Before we dive into the latest news and rumors surrounding the New York Knicks, I got to let you guys in on a competition we are having inside the walls here at Chat Sports. We have a bunch of different NBA channels. I obviously host our Knicks channel. My guy Chase Sr. hosts our Philadelphia 76ers Now channel. And producer Nick Roloff, just started a Miami Heat Report channel. And we're in a July subscriber battle. And unfortunately, we're in last place right now. We're losing to the frickin' 76ers and the Heat, and I hate both these teams. If you hate the Sixers, you hate the Heat, you love the Knicks, and you want free videos every single day on the orange and blue, go down right now and hit that big red subscribe button. What's going on, everybody? You're watching New York Knicks Now by Chat Sports. I'm your host, JaMychal Green. Remember, you guys can follow me over on Twitter at @MarshallGreen_. I'm still tweeting over there, even though Threads is out and about. I'm still on Twitter talking New York Knicks basketball. So if you want to do that over there, give me a follow and send me a DM. We're going to talk about some Damian Lillard trade ideas on the back end of today's video because Bleacher Report put out ideas for the Knicks, the Heat, and a couple other teams that could acquire Damian Lillard. And I'm going to be honest with you. The Knicks trade idea is an absolute joke. But let's start with what Bleacher Report had to say about JaMychal Green. They put out an article where they put out the top remaining NBA free agent for every single NBA team. And the one for the New York Knicks was the veteran forward JaMychal Green, who last played for the Golden State Warriors. Bleacher Report said this about Green and the Knicks. The Knicks already got their heavy lifting out of the way, first with Josh Hart opting in, and then Donte DiVincenzo signing a 4-year contract. Now, they need to fill in a few cracks, starting with one created by the Obi Toppin trade. New York doesn't need a major minutes guy behind Julius Randle, since, as Toppin could attest, there isn't much floor time to be found behind the NBA, all-NBA forward. JaMychal Green would handle 15-ish minutes per night just fine, and the 33-year-old is a quick thinker on offense, a capable switcher on defense, and typically an above-average shooter from downtown. If his shooting holds up, he hits 37+% from range, and for the past 5 seasons, he could add a stretch element to his front court's attack. And I've always been a fan of JaMychal Green. He just has always been that glue guy and that role player. And even when I was playing 2K growing up, I always liked to get JaMychal Green to come off my bench. He was one of those first stretch fours that played defense in this league. Like Bleacher Report said, he can switch in pick and roll situations. Not an elite defender by any means, but a plus defender and a guy that would help the New York Knicks out in the front court, especially off the bench. And I like the fact that he can stretch the court on offense. He can knock down some catch and shoot threes. I mean, this last year with the goal, these are his career stats, he shoots a career three-point percentage of 37% from downtown on 2.2 attempts per night. So a little bit of a smaller volume right there, but good enough to show that he can hit open shots. In 544 games, 9-year career, the guy's 33 years old, and he's going to give you 8 points, 5+ rebounds, and he's shooting 47% from the deck and 37% from downtown. When you look at what he's done in the last 5 seasons, he's definitely fallen off as he's gotten older. Spent 2019 and 2020 with the Clippers, where he played 63 games and averaged 6 points, 6 rebounds, and 38.7% from the deck. Then he went to the Denver Nuggets for 2 years, where he averaged about 7 points per game and 4 rebounds, while shooting 39.9% from deep in 2020 and 2021, whereas in 2021 and 2022, that fell off a cliff and went all the way down to 26.6%. But he had a good season with the Warriors this past year, coming off the bench and kind of being a handcuff with Draymond Green, where he gave you 6.5 points, 3+ rebounds, 54% from the deck, and shot a sky-high 37.8% from downtown. I think he would fit perfectly with this New York Knicks roster. Would not be a starter at all. It would still be Jalen Brunson, Quentin Grimes, R.J. Barrett, Mitchell Robinson, and Julius Randle, but he could be the backup to Julius Randle and play those 13, 15 minutes per night when Randle's getting about 35 to 38 minutes. And I think it would be a good fit because he could play alongside Isaiah Hartenstein. You could have a lot of spacing on the offensive end. He can even sometimes sub in and play with the starters and offer some versatility on the offensive end. And just another shooter. You got to replace Obi Toppin's ability to knock down some shots. I don't think you need a star to back up Randle. And even if Randle missed a couple of games, I don't mind the idea of JaMychal Green slotting into that starting lineup. The reason Green is the guy the Knicks are probably targeting is because that's all they can afford. At this point in the NBA offseason, the Knicks do not have the biannual exception of about $4.5 million since they are hard capped following the Donte DiVincenzo deal. They can only use the veteran minimum deal, and that's going to be the market for Green, the forward, the stretch forward last played for the Warriors. He's going to sign for the veteran minimum, and if he wants to come out east, come hoop for the Knicks, I would definitely be a fan of that. I think Leon Rose should investigate and see if he wants to come play for the Knicks. What do you think, though? If you were the general manager of the Knicks, should they sign JaMychal Green? Type Y for yes, type N for no. I think they should. I think it'd be a good backup and a good replacement for Obi Toppin, but let me know what you think down in the comments section below. We'll get to those Damian Lillard trade ideas in a second, just to let you know they're an absolute joke. But what's not a joke is this deal that we have going on with our Chat Sports Real One t-shirts. When you go to chatsports.com/realknicks and use the promo code right here, Summer Vibes 20, you're going to get 20% off. Save yourself some cheddar and support the channel and support the brand Chat Sports. This link will be in the comments and description of today's show. We got a blue shirt. That's the OG one. And we got the fresh black one. That one is hot off the press. So get your shirts today at this link, chatsports.com/realknicks. All righty, let's close the show with this. We'll have another video coming out in about 5 or 6 hours or so, as we've been putting out 2 videos every single day on the channel for about a week and a half at this point. That's why you subscribe. But Bleacher Report put out an article that had 4 different Damian Lillard trades, and one of them was to the New York Knicks. And I'll let you know right now, the Knicks trade compared to everybody else's trade is an absolute joke. So this is what they had New York sending to acquire Damian Lillard. It was R.J. Barrett, Evan Fournier, salary matching with Evan Fournier, and 3 first-round picks. Remember this. I'm giving you R.J. Barrett, Emmanuel Quickley, and 3 first-round picks. How does this relate to what the Brooklyn Nets were giving up in that trade idea? When you look at what the Nets gave up, it's a joke compared to Quickley, RJ, and 3 first-round picks. You're telling me Ben Simmons, Cam Thomas are equivalent in a trade package to Quickley and RJ Barrett? Get that piece out of here. Then you look at what the Jazz were giving up, and all it was Colin Sexton and Kelly Olynyk. But for the Knicks, it's RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quickley. And the worst one yet, what the Portland Trail Blazers would be getting from the Miami Heat. Tyler Hero and Kyle Lowry and a rookie and only 1 first-round pick. So you're telling me the Knicks have to give up RJ Barrett, Emmanuel Quickley, and 3 first-round picks, while the Miami Heat only have to give up Tyler Hero, who the Blazers are on the record of saying they don't want, and then they get a terrible veteran at this point in Kyle Lowry, and 1 first-round pick. That's it. The Nets get to give up Ben Simmons and Cam Thomas, and the Jazz get to give up what they did. It's an absolute joke. Why do the Knicks in these trades always have to give up more than the other team? I could make the argument that RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quickley were better than any of the supplementary pieces that the other 3 teams were giving up. It's a joke. Bleacher Report, you should be ashamed of yourself. This was a terrible piece, and honestly, I'm disappointed in you. Do you want Damian Lillard on the Knicks, though? Let's say the package was Barrett, Quickley, and 3 first-round picks. I'm typing my P for pass. I just don't think it's going to work. While they would be a very fun offensive team, they would win a lot of games in the regular season. How long is that going to last? Damian Lillard is 33 years old, and do you want to go into the playoffs with a backcourt that can't defend, and both are under 6'2"? It didn't work out in Portland. It didn't work out in Cleveland with Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland. Is it going to work out with the New York Knicks? And do you want to take the ball out of Jalen Brunson's hands? My answer is no. But what do you think? Do you want Lillard on the Knicks? Type T for trade, type P for pass. As always, I just want to say thank you guys, and I appreciate you for always tuning in to New York Knicks Now. We've had a whole bunch of people showing love to the channel, and we appreciate that. I want to show some love to you guys, though. If you made it this far in the video, type real one down in the comments section so I know who finished the video and who is actually a real one.